Nothing in life is sadder than being a Reddit mod full-time, ladies and gentlemen. The amount of unwashed loserdom one must possess to sit on a website and cumulatively, if you added up some of these people's hours, are doing around $3.4 million of unpaid work each year. Ladies and gentlemen, being a Reddit mod is pretty tough, okay? You gotta avoid showers and pretty much sit down with a high opinion of yourself. Now, why am I so against Reddit moderation? I don't really hate the individual Reddit mods. I actually am more against some of the elitist culture that exists. And it's not just Reddit Janies you have to worry about. Anybody on any website that sits down and wastes the free hours of their life moderating and cleaning up boards and then acting all high and mighty really rubs off the wrong way with me. Now, the reason why I'm mentioning this today is, ladies and gentlemen, you may not understand, but AI art is a cause of concern, right? Like a lot of artists are like, they're taking my jobs, all right, when it comes to AI, okay? Now, of course, we can sit and debate the issue all we want, but what happens when what happens when people confuse actual art for AI art? Now, this is an image posted by a user known as Ben, More an Artist, okay? 7 days ago, they posted Amuse in Warzone, me, Photoshop 2022. Now, this person claims to have drawn this piece of art themselves, and it actually does look like they drew the art themselves. If you look closely, you can see the brush strokes actually exist. There is a proper cohesiveness. It's not like most AI art systems where it's just a lot of shit that it's posted together in one. Like, there's a lot going on. There's a cohesiveness to this art piece. But one thing that's a dead giveaway is the hair looks pretty decent. And of course, the fingers are all there. There's a lot of telltale signs that a human being made this. Not according to a Reddit art moderator, though, who decided to be the true internet Janie and clean these mean streets up. I'm the artist of the painting, Amuse in Warzone. I'm here for complaining about the unfair ban, which they got a permanent ban, by the way. I can give you guys the process or the PSD file, which is the Photoshop file of the painting. I'm not using any AI-supported art, and that punishment is not right. Sorry for my bad English, who the person is from Vietnam, by the way. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, what is a rational, normal response to somebody providing evidence that they didn't use AI tool shenanigans? Well, one Redditor had a real bad day. Let's read this together. Sorry, hold on, let me get into the... I don't believe you. Even if you did paint it yourself, it's so obviously an AI prompted design that it doesn't even matter. So the guy's willing to give you proof, and you're just like, nah, it doesn't even matter. It's so obviously AI art. If you are a serious artist, then you need to find a different style. This internet virgin, all right, forgets that artificial intelligence relies on the actual, styles that constantly exist to pull data in to build itself off of, right? A lot of that AI art that you yourself are referring to is built off of the backbone of actual art styles that currently exist in the world. Again, I know it's difficult when you have no skills in life and you're spending your entire days moderating a board. But yeah, that's something you have to understand. Because A, no one is going to believe when you say it's not AI. If you had a single brain cell that still worked, like the synapses were firing, you could identify that AI wasn't exactly building this. Now, it's true, one could take an AI image and retouch it up and Photoshop it around, but this guy actually had the process to back it up. And B, the AI can do better in seconds what might take you hours. Sorry, it's the way of the world. What is the actual defense going on here? Like, first off, all of these points are so passive-aggressive and wild that it makes me question just how the actual moderation begins. You see, subreddits are really anything on the internet with community moderation. It doesn't actually have anything to do with following the rules. It's about following whatever vague rules apply in the eyes of the moderation staff and how happy they are in their current life. Which, again, most moderation staff, if they act like this, aren't exactly too happy with their current predicament. So, of course, ladies and gentlemen, this sparked a bit of a revolt on the AI art board. And may I just bring up something, for instance? This is currently the top post 5 days ago. This art is obviously of Andrew Tate with the Jerry's Pizza, so to speak. Now, again, maybe this art is so bad that artificial intelligence could do leagues better than this, and that's why I guess it's allowed. But there's a complete inconsistency. Now, of course, the moderators were still not happy with any further discussion of this situation. One post using Undit, where we actually looked up removed comments from the moderation staff in general. To understand how this website works, anything that is removed is done by a moderator. Deleted is done by the user. You can see that the moderators were working pretty much overtime on here. Somebody threw a lot of Scooby snacks into the bowl. So of course, if you look in, one person posted this complaint over here, and they wanted to talk a little bit about it, you know, just the current state of art, so to speak. And of course, some of the comments were funny. All this time I thought art was up to interpretation. Wasn't aware some internet judge discovered an actual definition to it. Oh, god damn. Curious how mods work here. Do mods get paid? For money, they will probably do this. Never underestimate how little some people have going on in their life. And of course, the red was just basically moderators removing any form of criticism that was actually happening to them. Even in this other post that was made, you can see that they have a 55% comment removal rating, which means that, again, the moderators working so overtime that posts were actually being removed within 20 seconds. That's how quick we were operating here. Now, I looked into the actual artist over here, Ben Moran, who actually posted this piece over here on his DeviantArt. So if you want to support this guy who's been unfairly banned, you can check him out on his DeviantArt right here at Ben Moran Artist. So of course, ladies and gentlemen, why am I talking about this? Because to be honest with you, I find it rather hilarious. I found most Reddit moderation to be a joke. It's usually done by power-hungry, actual losers in their life that have nothing going on other than vaguely enforcing rules that they have placed onto their scenarios. Even if you look into the rules, which we will real quickly, use correct title formatting. Ben followed that. Direct image video links only, which again, Ben did. Do not make multiple posts, which I did not read multiple posts. Do not submit sketches or doodles, okay? Can we go back to the Andrew Tate pizza? I think this might be kind of violating the rules a little bit, but again, that's like most top voted for some reason. Do not post memes or low quality work. Again, please refer to the previous 10 seconds of the video. Again, ladies and gentlemen, reading the rules doesn't actually matter because it really is up to whatever interpretation and feelings the moderator has. Reddit mods have always been a complete joke, and this is just one shining example of what happens when somebody has way too much free time in the day. Ladies and gentlemen, this is me, Mudahar, and I got an hour-long Logan Paul video to make. And you know what? It involves a lot of blockchain scanning. Ladies and gentlemen, hopefully you had a little laugh over here. Hopefully you got to laugh at an actual abuse case of moderation on one of the smelliest shitholes on the platform. This is me, Mudahar, and if you like what you saw, please like, comment, and subscribe. Dislike it if you dislike it. I am